Good morning and welcome back to the New Forest on a pretty dull late December day. Well, I've been recording these video diaries now since January 2020, which means I've been recording them for 5 years. Where did that time go? If you'd like to look back at any of those, they're all on our YouTube channel, Living in the New Forest, and I put links in the text below. This then is the November-December 2024 update of the video diary, showing some of the things that have gone on in the forest over the past couple of months. So let's go and see what happened. In November there was still a lot of fungi around in the forest. These images, taken by Fitzgerald, show some of the less common fungi that can be seen, if you know where to look of course. This is the very rare violet coral. This fungi has only been found in 3 known sites in the forest. One bird to look out for in the forest during the winter is a small finch called the Brambling. Bramblings migrate here from Scandinavia and Russia, where they spend the summer and breed. They're often to be found in flocks with chaffinches, and they particularly like beech woods. If you disturb a flock of bramblings and chaffinches, they'll all fly up from the forest floor into the trees. Both species look similar at a distance, but bramblings can be distinguished by a very visible white rump and black and white wings. This year has been a particularly poor year for seeds and berries in the forest. There was a glut in 2023, but not this year. This isn't good news for the wildlife, who find it harder to find enough food. If you aren't feeding the birds in your garden, now's a very good time to start. You never know, you might even see some bramblings in your garden. In the middle of November we had a blast from the Arctic. Much of the country was covered in snow. We even had some snow in the New Forest, though it didn't settle for long. These pictures, shared by Annette Gregory, show some of the red deer in the forest in the snowy conditions. We also had the first frosts of the winter. During late November and early December we had 4 named storms. The one that did the most damage in the New Forest was the second one, Storm Bert. Strong winds and heavy rain brought down trees in the forest and caused extensive flooding. This aerial view of Brockenhurst, shared by Gary Lee, shows the floods at the bottom of Brockenhurst Road, where it joins Burley Road and Minefield Road. We can see St Saviour's Church on the left. I put a link to Gary's professional photography website in the text below. I wonder if those 2 cars made it through the flood. Earlier in the year, you may have seen the video of Mojo, the orphan foal. Sally Jolly and her friend Leslie have been looking after Mojo since the foal's mum died when he was a week old. So how's Mojo been getting on? Well, at the end of July he was introduced to a new companion, Foxy, a full-grown mare. Here they are on the day they met. Foxy was great company for Mojo and kept him behaving like a pony. In early November, Mojo was introduced to two other ponies who were about the same age. Sally takes up the story.
Mojo is doing really well. He's now 7 to 8 months old and he is currently living in a field with two others of our foals. They get fed every day and get some handling still, but we like to leave them out so they can be just babies and enjoy sort of growing up and playing. After Christmas and into the spring, we're hoping that we'll be able to have him castrated and he'll be able to go in with the bigger group of ponies onto lots of grass. And we might even do some shows with him through the spring and summer.
So Mojo's doing really well. You might even say he's living his best life. We'll come back again next year to continue Mojo's story. George Dillon, a local young farmer, died last year in a car crash. A couple of weeks before Christmas, a Christmas tractor parade, including Father Christmas, spread a little Christmas cheer and thanked the local community and neighbours for all the support that they've given to the charity, which has been set up in memory of George. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas these days without outside illuminations. One road that really gets into the spirit of this is Byron Road in Barton-on-Sea. One house in particular is fully illuminated and has raised thousands of pounds for charities over the years. Out in the forest, the ponies are finding whatever they can to eat. This one's eating holly leaves. The prickles don't seem to be a problem. Apart from the storm at the beginning of December, the month's been quite dry but dull and relatively warm. December might even have been the driest month of the year. So that brings us to the end of another year. Here's some images from warmer days as we look forward to the new year. The next New Forest video diary will be uploaded at the end of February. Please give us a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching and Happy New Year!